What's up guys, this is Rixxalight Sanian and welcome back to more Soulcalibur III. We've got a lot of characters to go through. I don't know if I've counted them all correctly, but I hope I have. Only the costumes you got here is obviously everyone who's around and stuff, so yeah, I don't know the lag. It seems pretty good. Alright, Cassandra, let's see what we've got. You're my favourite character in this game, I believe. Maybe along with Lizard Man. I don't know if you're going to hear the game in the background from my microphone. Oh, hell yeah. What's colour 2? Have we got some white in that shit? I do like the white costume now. Yeah, we'll go for you. Alright, which one's a good sword? Okay, we've got longer reach, more attack, I think. Higher attack. Guard break, but shield's terrible. I can break through damage and I can get healing. But I think Valkyrie seems to be better. Higher defense, regeneration, and guard break.
You can beat me.
There we go. We'll stick to this one, Cassandra. And then we can move on to other things later. Right, but more reading though, that's the main thing. Cassandra made up her mind to destroy Soul Edge in her sister's place. She dashed out of her home and headed out into the world with determination in her heart. But she met with an unexpected turn of events. When she was investigating a city that was covered in evil energy, cracks appeared in the sword and shield she had taken from the Temple of Hephaestus. She was momentarily daunted, but quickly recovered. She decided to return to Greece temporarily to talk to her brother-in-law, Rothion, who was a blacksmith. Once she arrived back home, however, she was told that her sister Sophia, out of her own free will, once again set out on a journey to destroy Soul Edge. Cassandra vowed to stand by her sister's side and aid her in any way she could. She received a new sword and shield from Rothion, and once again set out on her journey. Which actually makes sense, considering whatever sword I have, it doesn't tell you, oh, this is what the thing, but it seems like I give you this weapon. Which is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. Pretty fucking cool. Alright, can we skip this bit now? Yeah, we've already seen that bit. Alright. Her sister disappeared again. Their god was always like that. Cassandra ran to the Temple of Hephaestus. Before she left Greece, she had a few things she wanted to tell him. A short while later, Cassandra was ready to leave the temple. Suddenly, she felt a cold chill and surveyed her surroundings. What she felt was an inhuman presence. She drew her weapon in preparation for dealing with this unknown enemy. I should be doing better in this one, I don't know. But it feels like the volumes are pretty good.
Hurry up, let's go.
But yes, I don't need to get 2 versions or 2 copies of this game. Oh, Revenant! Hey, buddy! Love ya! I agree with that one, mate. Alright, let's see if our lag is actually pretty good or not. I don't know. Wait, do I have the special move with Cassandra in this one? I don't know. Probably not. I think it was in Soulcalibur 2, actually. No idea. Ah! Alright, he's really doing me in. Oh well, we can power through. Come on, Revenant. Let's do this, bitch. There we go. I think it's a backflip. I'm trying to do a backflip. Oh well. It's a skeleton, Cassandra. There's not much he can do with it. You dolt. The skeletal puppet was now an unmoving pile of bones on the ground. From the way it had spent the entire time trying to grab her sword and shield, Cassandra judged that its objective had been the sacred iron. This was nothing more than a puppet. However, someone had to be been controlling it. She was concerned about who it was, but right now, she needed to catch up to her sister. Still, was it really okay to ignore the matter? Cassandra grew uneasy. Yeah, fuck it, let's go for Cassandra, that's what she would do. Cassandra continued her journey in search of Sophia, following rumours of a woman who was pursuing Soul Edge. Cassandra eventually arrived in the city of Toledo. It was said that there was a man here who was knowledgeable about the cursed sword. If the woman Cassandra was following was in fact her sister, Sophia should be right in the middle of visiting him. Cassandra searched for the man's mansion. She broke into a startled run at the sight that greeted her eyes. The mansion was on fire. Is this Raphael? I think it is, right? It's a shame we don't get to see the good characters of the other things.
I'm gonna give it my all.
You do that, Cassandra. You do your best, girl. Oh, just a random guy. Okay. Fair enough. I think assassins are actually quite easy to fight. It feels like Cassandra's going to be a lot easier than what we had before with Zaslamel. Oh well. If I'm not even done with this series, or there's like a few characters left, I'll probably do like a double episode on the last day or last few days to get just in time for Watch Dogs.
That's the lesson for today.
I agree with you. Alright, cool. Inside the burning building, Cassandra defeated the woman who had presumably set the fire, but the flames continued to burn. The next morning, now reunited with Sophia, Cassandra was told of a girl who called herself a servant of the cursed sword. The girl was after Cassandra's young niece and nephew. Oh, Patroclus was actually around in these games. Cassandra told her sister to return home. Watch over your home, Sophia. I'll destroy Soul Edge, okay? Sophia expressed concern for her, but Cassandra told Sophia that there was no need to take on everything by herself, that it was the mother's job to watch over her children. Oh, if we could actually get that in the Sophia's storyline, that they have to go back to save Priya and Patroclus. After parting with Sophia, Cassandra's journey continued. Using what her sister had told her about Soul Edge's clues, Cassandra travelled across Europe in search of the cursed sword. Eventually, she made contact with a man claiming to know of the Azure Knight. She headed for the clock tower where they were to meet, but she felt uneasy. Things were going too smoothly. This is usually like the halfway point. So some characters are longer than others, some characters are shorter. And so that's like their storyline kind of thing. That's why the bonus characters don't get storylines.
Yourself with that sword if you wish to live. I shall have to kill you if you continue.
At least Zastamel looks more... I like how with Zastamel he has like a doppelganger. And this more makes sense what Zaslamel's trying to do. Quite the fun thing. Still enjoys GoldenEye.
What's next?
Okay, might have some issues here. I do believe I'm coming back to some of these games in the future, like there's the story mode of Soulcalibur 2. Although I've done it already, I had to do that to get Lizardman playable, which I never knew how to do that before. But you know, it's just one of those things. I think Soulcalibur 6 is going to be a weird one.
Wow, not bad at all. I'm so impressed.
You can hear the sarcasm in the young girl's voice. The sword? Do you mean Soul Edge? I place my curse upon you, who fear not the gods. The man with the scythe disappeared into the darkness without answering her question. There was no doubt that he knew something, and it was probably something about Soul Edge. Continue searching for Soul Edge. It may be dangerous, but pursue the man with the scythe. No, continue searching for Soul Edge. That's what I'm here for. There's no point sidetracking what Cassandra's after. It doesn't make sense. Well, anyway, Cassandra travelled across the land in search of information about Soul Edge. Based on what she learned, she became convinced that a man who had been feared throughout Europe several years ago as the Azure Knight and wielded Soul Edge. The bizarrely shaped great sword that he had wielded must have been Soul Edge. The Azure Knight had not been seen for several years, but had recently reappeared. The rumours said that he had left for the east. Focus the search on the Soul Edge, I think instead of searching for Soul Edge, you'd search for the Azure Knight who has ties with Soul Edge. Pursuing the Azure Knight who was said to have left for the east, Cassandra left Europe. As she headed east along the Silk Road, she searched for rumours of him, but found nothing that sounded promising. Eventually she came to learn of a young man who was apparently searching for Soul Edge, just as she was. Who was this person? He might have useful information. Cassandra entered the mountains where the man was said to live.
Once again,
Is this Maxi?
enters the
Keelik?
vortex of evil.
I know he was looking for it back in the day because he was possessed.
Okay?
Listen, my soul rages with strength.
Good for you, Keelik.
Resist Keelik. Fight.
Okay, this might be a tough fight because it's Keelik. Saying that though, I mean, they're going to try and pan out the storyline, aren't they? Really, a little bit, really. I feel like if I went for Soul Edge, I would have gone to the cathedral. Can we do the grab? Can we do the shield thing? Oh, no shield thing for Cassandra, sorry. There we go. Feels like we're going through this a lot faster than before.
You win.
Or way faster.
Forward to winning? Oh, I'm sorry.
She's so bitchy, and she reminds me of Bulma for some weird unknown reason. Cassandra felt like she was being watched. You know what? Fuck it. Let's stop ahead. Let's stop. Always do the bonus rounds. Obviously, you can get swords, you can get all that shit with it. It's just one of those things you can try for, you know?
Now two souls are fiercely entangled.
Come and get me.
Alright, I've got time. Who is it fighting? Who am I fighting? Shadow? Shadow. Okay.
Versus Shadow Master. Fight.
Oh, is it like is like Edge Master but a Shadow? I would like the costumes of like purely black. And this one of my characters what I want it to be like. In the time limit? I've got plenty of time. Oh, okay. So the shadows I had before, I mean the item I had before, this has got obviously a little more defense. So I don't take as much damage, which is better. Right, what would I get? Would I have got the Damascus sword for this? I mean, I've not unlocked all the swords yet to like purchase. Oh, it's getting. Oh, it got close. It got close. No loss of my teeth though. It's all good. It's all good. The young man had tried to pursue Cassandra to give up her quest to destroy Soul Edge because it was too dangerous. But she had bested him in a test of skill. Cassandra smiled a confident smile, surprised the man acknowledged her strengths and told her what he knew. Cassandra descended from the mountains and continued her journey. She had heard a rumor that the desert temple of a heretical cult had been destroyed, and she sensed the work of the cursed sword. Cassandra entered the desert. Oh, is this Ashtaroth? Ah, I pressed all the wrong buttons. At least you look more cool in this one, dude. Oh, wow, I'm near the edge. Fuck. I mean, that could have been ended within seconds. I mean, if I get him off the edge, right? Do I get the win? I mean, dude, Ashtaroth, you're against a girl with a sword and shield. Yeah, I know you've got a big axe and you can probably fucking take that shield and sword off her easily, but still. Not today, matey.
You win. You know, I don't think this is your thing.
I don't think it is, Cassandra, but I like the look I gave you. It's pretty good. We've already fought Keelik. What did we Shangor or Maxi? After defeating the giant, Cassandra discovered a fragment of Soul Edge in his body. She reaffirmed her belief that the cursed sword's evil power had to be eliminated. She noticed that the fragment was resonating faintly and followed that resonation east. The temple at which she eventually arrived was covered in a thick evil energy. The resonation of the fragment was so strong it was painful to hold. Is this Taki?
Her enemies fall as she attacks with her soul behind every strike.
That sounds like Sungmina.
So, you really want to do this, huh?
It sounds like Sungmina like
I will
16.
never lose.
Yeah, she's arrogant. She's 16. I think Cassandra's like 18, 19. Although, again, also arrogant. Ah, fuck Sungmina. It's alright. Do you think your big stick can beat my sword and shield? Probably. Alright then. Oh, you've also got a healing sword. Okay. I think this is like how you're supposed to unlock the characters in the game. Is miraculously fight them. Like to unlock Amy, you had to find Amy in here, which will unlock you a game mode, and then go fight Amy herself in another game or whatever it is. The first loss of the rounds. Awesome.
You lose.
Want me to teach you how to use that sword?
You've got a stick. You've got a Nagitana. You're not going to do much with the sword, Sungmina.
Fight.
See, I like how they changed her fighting stance in this one. Like from what it were before, like Keelik and her looked like they had the same style of fights. Oh, blocking, you get more health from blocking. Well, fuck you, bitch. That's what you get for trying to fight me.
You know, I don't think this is your thing.
It could be, but she needs to be better and less arrogant. That I'll agree with. Alright, it seemed the fragment Cassandra carried had caused the woman to mistake her for someone who had been possessed by evil energy. The woman apologized and told Cassandra what she knew of the cursed sword. She too was on a quest to destroy it. Amongst the information that was new to Cassandra were rumors of a man who boasted that he would destroy Soul Edge. Who was this person? Conclude that it's nothing more than empty boasting. I mean, Cassandra is arrogant, so would she think that it's just boasting, but she'd actually go search him. Cassandra set out to find this man who boasted that he was more powerful than Soul Edge, but when she arrived she learned that he had been holed up inside the ruins of a giant labyrinth for some time. Many had become lost in the labyrinth and never seen again, and some people even tried to stop her from going there. Upon seeing the ominous appearance of the entrance, Cassandra understood why the local people feared it. She lit her torch and stepped inside. That'd be cool if we got like a torch to fight with. That'd be pretty fucking cool. We're gonna fight in here then. More bonus characters.
Regret this.
You will have no chance to strike.
Oh, you're the vampire boy. Hello, Raphael.
Raphael, fight.
Not seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing? How's Amy? You wouldn't know. Although, I love how Amy's in this game. And a lot of people wouldn't know that Amy's first appearance was in Soulcalibur 3. A lot of people say, oh, she was the first appearance in Soulcalibur 4. It's like, well, no. Play 3 and you'll find out where she really comes. Technically, her first appearance was in Soulcalibur 2. As an orphan. You'll see her on the streets. So Amy's been in it for a while. It's just they never put her as like a playable character. Up until this one.
You lose. Realize your place in this world.
Because didn't he turn Amy into a vampire too?
9.
I think that's how it works. Unless that's the with curse with that shit.
Would you like a taste of my
But apparently Viola is also Amy.
versus Raphael?
And they have the same voice actor and just... That's how they rolled it up to, I guess, the rumours. Or the theories, anyway. And that she lost her memory at some point. But again, why would she use an orb and not Raphael's sword? That's the real question. Yeah, bitch, I know to fucking deflect. Alright, I had a good start, but now you're just fucking me up. There you go, bitch, I know some of my moves still.
You win.
Losing isn't in my vocabulary.
But it is because you just fucking said it, Cassandra, so it is in your vocabulary. The man who appeared had been cloaked in evil energy. He must have been searching for the warrior here in order to obtain information about Soul Edge. It was fortunate that she had been able to stop this ambition here. A gentle flowing breeze told her that an exit was nearby. She was almost out of food and her strength was recovering poorly. No, head for the exit. Fuck that shit. In the end, she gained nothing from the labyrinth. She put that land behind her and once again began searching for Soul Edge. She succeeded in picking up Nightmare's trail and eventually arrived at the cathedral located in an area far from civilization. What she saw there shocked her. In front of the door lay the scattered remains of Azure armor. Had someone defeated Nightmare? Oh, because I took the long way round.
That you made it this far. Not bad. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place.
So I might have actually seen one more fight
Fight.
if I didn't get distracted by something. But hey, we see Zaslamel. Why are we fighting Zaslamel again? A bit boring how you fight the same character twice, but you know, what can you do, eh? New characters and all that shit, gotta give somewhere, right? Gotta give due where credit's due. Oh, fucking dodge that one with the skin of my teeth.
You win.
I have to keep this up.
I'm good. I like Cassandra. She's great. I'm just glad I'm playing Soulcalibur again, though, to be honest. Like, number 4 is going to be down easily. Although we'll have to purchase the PS4 edition. I mean, the PS3 edition.
Impressive. I did not expect such power.
So I need to get Darth Vader on there.
But I did not come all this way just to die here.
Right, fighting Zaslamel a third time then, is it? So if I didn't take the detours like I should have done like when I was searching for the ghosted man, I think I would have got to the cathedral earlier. I would have witnessed would have witnessed Nightmare and Siegfried fighting. So that's the thing about this, it changes the storyline, it's great. I didn't also get stuck in the cage either, because I missed out that fight.
I've got to finish this.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Alright, Abyss, it might take a while here, boy, because we tend to do with you. I mean, we're not seen that in Witness yet. He just gets really good. Especially when you get fucking close to an edge. But again, I might pull it off. No idea. Let's go. There you go. Just pulled it off that time. That was a lot shorter than what it was asking now.
You win.
Fuck.
You can't get up.
Say it next time with a question, Cassandra. Oh, that's where you get the bonus extra dialogue now. Is she going to see Soul Edge or is she going to see Soulcalibur? I know Xianghua was the original owner of Soulcalibur. I don't know how it explains it in this. I think it explained it somewhere. Maybe it was the end of Soulcalibur. I don't know. Oh, she's breaking it.
Take this.
There you go.
Ow!
Did it work, Cassandra?
Huh?
Wow.
What am I gonna do?
That should be a special item for Cassandra. As like the broken sword. I think it is for Sophia. Or it's a replica. Oh, I remember this scene. Trying to keep it as absurdly still so it doesn't break. Although it should have broken there. Ah, fucking messed up.
Cassandra! I'm so glad. You're okay. You had me worried.
Sure, yeah, I'm fine. Just fine. But the sword isn't in the best shape. Oh well, there's no use in hanging around. Come on, let's hurry home, Sophia.
Oh, yes.
So what would have changed then? Would it not have broken? So I don't know what those little things do. I didn't put right. I don't know the buttons that much. Or well, anyway. But either way, the credits are now playing, so links to the videos of the past and yesterday's video will be up on the screen as well, just in case for any newcomers. Buzz off, fly. Thank you. But yeah, so I shall just let... In fact, I might have one at the bottom left, bottom right, I don't know. I'll just put them somewhere, I don't give a fuck. But yes, I will let the credits roll out as we normally do. You can skip the video at this point on. There's nothing more to show. It's just credits for people who want to watch credits or something to listen to while you're doing your own thing, I guess, because autoplay is a thing. I didn't think about that. You might get bored of the music, but again, you can focus on other things, or you can just skip the video. It's not hard to click on. But yeah, I'll just let these play out, and we shall see you later with a video I have already made this morning. It was supposed to be an SCP reading video, but something caught my eye in Fall Guys, so I decided to upload that instead. Just a short one. It's just nice and short, so it's not out of the way. It's just for more reminiscing things. Yes, we shall see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow with more Soulcalibur. So I'm just going to let the credits roll out, and we shall see you tomorrow.